I ended looking.
This is hysterical. Mandy Collin.
Who?
Woo. Mandy Collin. You remember her? She used to work at Straightaways on Friday nights. Mandy Collin? Yeah. Smell that. Nice, huh,
Oh,
pal?
yeah, Mandy Quinlan. Yeah, I do remember.
Yeah.
Lousy voice and a great sweater, right?
Yeah. Remember that New Year's Eve party about 2 years ago?
Just waking up in Baltimore.
Anyway, she was surrounded by about 10 guys with their tongues hanging out, and they were drooling all over the wingtips.
Yeah?
I guess she must have really got bugged or something, because I didn't pay any attention to her, because she kept coming on to me. Couldn't believe it.
Wait a minute. Mandy Quinlan was coming on to you?
And why? Is that so hard to believe?
No, I believe you. It's just...
Anyway, I think she wanted me because I didn't want her, right? So she keeps coming on to me, and I had to say something to her. I had to be honest with her. I went up to her, and I said, hey, I think you're nothing but a tease. Man, she flipped out and went right into hysterics. I couldn't believe it.
Even after you were so diplomatic with her. What did she say?
Let's get out of here.
Wait a minute. What did she say?
Nothing. She just wrote to say hi, that's all.
Come on, man. After all this time, what did she say?
She just wrote me a letter and said hi.
Come on.
Come on, give me that back, man. Give me the letter, man. Come on.
Dear friend, here is your chance to make thousands of dollars tax-free.
Yeah.
Just send in $1 to the first name on the following list and place your name at the bottom.
This is a change.
Yeah, I know what it is.
Gee, must have really broke her heart.
What's that supposed to mean?
You know, maybe you better send in your dollar. You might remember the old saying, break a chain, feel the pain.
I'll chance it, all right?
You okay, Nick?
Yeah, I'm fine.
See what I mean?
Fine,
Huh?
fine.
Hey, watch out for the stamp.
Yeah, knock it off, will you?
Hey, Murray, you got some kind of registered package at the post office. What?
What's wrong, Murray? You all right?
Something wrong, buddy?
I just got one of those phone calls, you know, the ones you aren't expecting, the ones you're never ready for.
Who from?
Juliet Hafner, she's the daughter of an old friend of mine, J.J. Hafner.
Oh, yeah, J.J. Hafner. I've heard you mention him before. He's the guy who looks for oil, isn't he?
2 nights ago, somebody shot and killed him.
I'm sorry, Murray.
Oh, Murray.
I'm really sorry to hear that. Do they know who did it?
Or do they know why he was shot?
No, Julie said the police have very little to go on. You know, I always thought that I could just pick up the phone and pick up where I left off, and now he's gone.
I wish there was something we could do.
Well, actually, now that you mention it, guys, there is. Julie asked me to give the eulogy at her father's funeral tomorrow, and well, I just can't seem to collect my thoughts. I don't know where to begin.
Well, Murray, what I would do is pick the one thing that stands out most in your mind and talk about that.
I remember when Hafner and Harris was still a fledgling company, and one of JJ's first jobs was for a big oil company. He had to do a geological survey, and he did it and told them that there was a large oil deposit in a specific location. Well, the oil company drilled, but they didn't find a drop of oil. Needless to say, the morale at JJ's company went plummeting. But JJ kept insisting that his information was correct, that there was oil on that spot. And so the next day, the oil company called to say that they had found oil all right, only it was a case of motor oil that JJ had sent over to keep their spirits up. Well, the next couple of days, they found the real deposit, and it was a big one. And that's how I'm going to remember you, JJ. For your sense of humor and your talent and your courage. May God bless you.
I cut myself shaving.
Mm-hmm. Break the chain, feel the pain.
Murray, thanks. Your words were beautiful. I know Daddy was listening.
It was my honor, really.
Juliet?
Just anything you need, please don't hesitate to call. I'll take care of it personally.
Michael, anything I need, I can take care of myself. Thank you.
I'll be in touch.
Juliet, very sorry about your father.
From what Murray's told us, your father was a terrific man.
Yes, he was. He was a wonderful father, too. This whole thing is such a waste.
Look, Juliet, have the police made any progress?
No, not really. Oh, they think that it might be a gang-related murder. You know, when to get initiated, they go out and kill some innocent person.
Jewel, do you think that's what happened?
No, of course not. I think it's just the motive that they've come up with to pacify me for the time. I know they're doing the best they can, but I just don't think I can go through one of those lengthy investigations that end up going nowhere.
Well, wait a minute. Maybe we can help with that. Maybe we can do a little investigating on our own, huh?
Murray, that would be really nice, but I really
No.
can't.
Let me do this. I owe it to your father.
Okay, great. Look, why don't you guys come over to my place and we can talk it over? Oh, wait, I have to meet my dad's lawyer, but I should be home in about 2 hours.
Juliet, are you sure you want to get into this so soon? I mean, don't you want some time to yourself? Yeah, maybe give the police a chance to turn something up.
No, I want to find out who killed my father as soon as possible.
Okay, then it's agreed. We'll meet you back at your place.
I don't get it. How could you kill your partner before you had the tapes?
They've been in the safe for weeks, Mr. Osborne. I had no way of knowing he'd moved them.
You should have found a way, Michael. After all, that was your job, wasn't it?
Look, Mr. Osborne, here's a check for $1,500. I'll have the rest of what I owe you in a couple of days, okay?
You already owe me 3 times this amount in points alone. Besides, I have no interest in your money anymore. I want the tapes, Michael.
Get them for you, Mr. Osborne. After all, who would know half the better than his partner, right?
I suggest you attach a real high priority to this, Mr. Harris. I'm not a patient man.
Yes, Mr. Osborne.
You and Hawkins follow him. If he can't deliver the tapes, call in his marker.
Get away from me.
Is it broken?
Why, you want another crack at it?
Well, no, but
It was an accident.
yeah, I'm sorry.
Yeah, I know.
All right, let's just go inside and get some ice on, all right?
Oh,
It's all right, it's all right. Oh, man. What are you looking at? Did you send in your dollar, Nick? Oh, get out of here.
Oh, man, that feels a lot better. Whoa.
Well, Juliet, I guess the obvious first question is, do you know anybody who would want to hurt your father?
No. Nobody. My dad lived a really low-key kind of life. He just went to work, did his job. I don't think, Murray, that anyone was ever rubbed wrong by him.
Now, what about the guy at the funeral, the one you gave the cold shoulder to? Did he know your father?
Oh, you mean Michael Harris? Well, he was my father's business partner.
Oh.
My dad thought that he showed a lot of promise as a geologist. But to tell you the truth, I think he was a jerk. I just find him to be extremely insincere. And, you know, I think my dad was starting to see that, too, because recently they weren't getting along at all.
Well, are we talking small arguments or a real fight?
Well, just tension, I think. But it was going on for a while. But I don't think it was anything so bad that Michael would want to kill him for it.
Yeah, but Jewel, how well did you know Michael? I mean, isn't it possible that your dad had an argument? Jewel, is there something wrong?
Yeah, somebody's been in here. My stuff, it's all moved around.
Wait a minute, I left the keys in my jacket.
listen, you get a look at him?
Yeah, Michael Harris. Listen, do you have the address of this guy?
Yeah, he lives on Clinton and Helms, just a few blocks above the gas station.
Okay, all right. Now what? We got the address. Yeah, great.
Okay, it's Harris. Now what?
Well, gentlemen, you just out window shopping?
No, Lieutenant, I'm getting awfully sick and tired of you treating us like we were inferior software.
Don't waste your breath, Murray.
Well, what do you know, Alan? You see, there are some things we can agree on.
You see, that's just what I'm talking about. May I remind you that we are licensed professional detectives, so you can just save your sarcasm for some other patsy, because we're not going to listen to it anymore. If you gentlemen will excuse me, I think I'll go telephone our client now.
Well, he doesn't walk too well, but at least he's got guts. Now, what about this Michael Harris?
Well, about an hour ago, he was hiding in our client's apartment. He was going through her closets. Yeah.
What's your client's name?
Juliet Hafner.
As in J.J. Hafner?
That's very good, Lieutenant. Yeah, he was her father.
Well, her father was hanging out with some pretty nasty people. This check's made out to Rick Osborne.
Rick Osborne?
Yeah.
Wait a minute, isn't that the guy who runs that gambling ship? What's the name of it?
The Royal Flush.
Royal Flush.
That's the guy. You gotta be a high roller just to walk on there, and they don't like people who don't pay their debts. Hey, Ryder, did you know your thumb's turning blue?
Rick Osborne's got a police record a mile long. And look at this, guys. In the last 10 years, he's been arrested 6 times for one type of illegal gambling charge or another.
I hate to say it, but Quinlan may actually be right about this one.
Right about what?
Juliet, do you know or not if your father was ever into cards or roulette, stuff like that?
No. Why?
Well, the police found a check on Harris's body. It was for $1,500. It was made out from your father's account, and it was made to Rick Osborne.
Did your dad ever mention him?
You guys think that my father was a gambler?
Well, we think he may have had some pretty heavy gambling debts, yeah.
Now, listen, Julie, it's just a theory.
It's a bunch of garbage is what it is, Murray. Now, my father worked too hard to earn his money just to throw it away in a dice game. He's already been murdered. Stop trying to destroy his memory, too.
Julie? Julie! Julie? Hey, come on, Julie. Jewel? Jewel?
Juliet! Juliet, listen to me. One more minute, okay? I know this is very hard for you. You're gonna find out what happened to your father. We gotta consider every possibility.
Juliet, there probably is another reason for your father's check. There's also a chance that you may not like what we find out. So if there's anything you want to tell us, anything you want to say, you ought to do it right now.
Look, my mother died when I was just a baby. My father raised me by himself. I don't know, I grew up believing 2 things about him. That he was perfect and that he would live forever. But he didn't live forever. And I guess maybe it's possible that he wasn't perfect either. All right. You guys do whatever you have to do to find out why my father was killed. No matter what you find out.
Good. We got a deal.
Thanks.
She's quite a girl, isn't she? Anyway, I think we ought to get over to Osborne's yacht and find out what's going on, right, guys?
I don't think the direct approach is going to work with this Osborne guy, Murray.
Really?
No. Not unless we storm the boat with machine guns. And you heard Quinlan say how hard it is to get on that boat.
See, Murray, you gotta be a millionaire to get on that boat. I've seen our checking account. We're a little short.
You know something? What if you were to put a few zeros on the end of our financial statement?
Oh, I don't know, guys.
Nick, that's good. That's great. You mean if Osborne checks our credit, he'll think the Rockefellers have come to play.
Yeah, sounds like a plan to me.
Well, I don't know, guys. I mean, tampering with our own credit rating is a very
Murray.
serious offense.
Oh,
I mean, we
Murray.
could get time in jail.
Murray,
you
wait.
know,
Murray,
fine.
Murray, listen to me. It's just for one night. You can make us poor again in the morning.
Yeah, come on.
Let's go, Murray. Come on.
Yeah. All right, great. Thanks a lot. Yeah, that was straight away. We're on Osborne's admission list, so we're all set for tonight. How's the card count coming?
Not bad, not bad.
To review, in card
Listen,
counting.
Murray, I really think I'm better off sticking with my own system, you know?
Really?
Yeah, look, I've been around cards and dice my whole life. I can hold my own with these people.
Nick, we gotta do a little more than hold our own, you know? The idea is to make these guys think we're high rollers.
You think I'm gonna lose my shirt 10 minutes after I sit down, or what?
Well, maybe not 10 minutes, you know, but we gotta gamble long enough to do some investigating, huh? If Murray can help us out with card counting, I say let him help us out.
Cody, I know this is a real fancy boat loaded with millionaires, but these guys don't play blackjack any different than the guys in ninth grade study hall did, okay? Really.
Hello? Are you guys down there?
Yeah, come on aboard, Julie.
Come on, Juliet.
Hi. Well, well, well. Fancy, fancy.
Oh, thanks.
Nice tux, Murray.
Oh, you like it, really?
Yeah.
He's the kind of guy that can wear anything.
Oh, well, yeah. The transmitters are all ready.
Yeah.
The only thing that remains to be done is to place these earpieces in the auditory canal.
Now, Murray, what are these for?
Okay, these are for security reasons. Now, that didn't hurt, did it? See, if we get lost in the... It's in there. If we get lost in the casino, that way we'll always be able to contact one another, you see, with these little receivers.
That's very clever, Murray.
Oh, thank you.
Okay, guys, listen. I went to my dad's lawyer today, and he gave me a little advance. You're gonna need some money to gamble with tonight.
Holy cow.
Wow.
Juliet, that's a very nice gesture.
Yeah, we really appreciate it, but,
Yeah, we can't take your money.
Yeah.
Now, you're working really hard for me, and you won't even let me pay you. I want to feel like I'm contributing something. Really, it would mean a lot to me.
Okay. Thank you.
Play some cards, I win some money, right? We'll make time with the dinner, okay? All right, when we get cozy, I'm gonna get up and start asking some questions, you got it?
Yeah.
Everything nice and smooth, all right?
It's good.
You look nice.
All right, okay. Thank you.
Ready?
There you go.
Yeah, I'd like a scotch on the rocks, please.
And, I have a gin and tonic. Thank you.
She treating you all right, boys?
Yeah, everything's fine.
That's great. Thank you very much.
You give me a little hit there, Rhonda.
Okay.
I'd stick if I were you.
What?
I'm telling you, I think you ought to stick. Stick.
Oh, I don't know, Nick. I got a pretty good feeling about the next card.
You got a feeling? All right,
Yeah.
well, just trying to help you out.
I'd like another card, please.
Dealer has 20, pays 21.
Oh, wow! Boss, did you...
What are you doing? Huh? You're not supposed to count your chips at the table. Haven't you ever heard that Kenny Rogers song? Oh. Listen, I'm gonna go talk to Ron to see what I can find out.
Wait right there. You really think you should?
What do you mean?
Well, come on, be honest, you know? Your luck hasn't been running too good lately.
Oh, big deal. So I lost a little bit of blackjack. That's no big deal. We're still ahead with the killing you made.
Now, come on, Victor. In the last couple of days, you almost gave yourself a tracheotomy. You got your thumb caught in the door of the Jimmy.
I suppose you think this got something to do with that stupid chain letter I got, right?
No, I didn't say that. It's just that... Thank you very much.
Miss, excuse me. I think you forgot my drink.
Oh, I'm sorry, darling. I guess I didn't notice you.
Tell you what, Nick. Excuse me. Will you put these in safekeeping for me? Yes, sir. I'll go talk to Rhonda, okay? Why don't you just relax a little bit? Take a nap, maybe? Hi. Scotch on the rocks, please. Hi.
Hi. Haven't seen you here before.
Oh, well, this is our first time. We're from back east, my friend and I.
Ah. So how'd you hear about us?
A couple of friends of mine, J.J. Hafner, Michael Harris.
Oh.
Thank you. Real popular guys, huh?
Well, maybe I shouldn't say anything.
Oh, well, please do. They're really not friends of mine. They're just business associates, you know, and anything you tell me might help the way I deal with them.
Okay, then I'll tell you. I don't know anybody named Hafner, but this Michael Harris guy, talk about a real slime ball.
A slime ball? Really? No kidding?
No kidding. He sits in two places all night long. The blackjack table and this bar, getting drunker and drunker and losing more and more money.
Oh, a real loser, huh?
Yeah, in more ways than one. I wonder why Mr. Osborne even lets him in here.
Who's that, Rick Osborne, the owner?
Yeah.
Yeah, I wanted to see him, actually. I've got some investments I want to talk to him about. I haven't seen him around here.
And you won't either. Mr. Osborne doesn't see anybody for any reason, except one. And I wouldn't advise it.
What's that?
Getting caught at cheating the house.
I caught these two using hand signals at poker, Mr. Osborne.
That's preposterous. I told you, why would we use hand signals?
Told you we should have flown to Las Vegas.
Your names, gentlemen.
Nick Ryder and Cody Allen.
Well, obviously there has been a mistake. My apologies, gentlemen. Sometimes my people get a bit over-conscientious. Please accept my apology.
You know anything about chain letters?
Yeah.
We're at J.J. Hafner's office, Mr. Osborne.
What about the package?
Well, it isn't here, but I think we know where it is. We found a bunch of post office receipts. And it looks like Hafner sent something registered mail the day his partner killed him.
He mailed it? To whom? What name is on the mailing label?
It went to some guy named Bozinski. Murray Bozinski.
Murray Bozinski. Where do I know that name? Hold on a moment.
Well, you know, it's amazing, but I never realized how mathematical poker can be.
Shut up and play.
Yeah, just beginner's luck, I guess. I don't know.
Why, this is outrageous! These cards are marked! These cards are marked! These cards are marked!
Bozinski. He's on my ship.
Hey, how'd I do, guys? I heard you're doing good thing. Murray, will we discuss this later?
Out we go!
look over there.
What package slip? I don't remember seeing any package
Murray,
slip.
it was in the mail the day that Julia called about JJ's murder. You just never looked at it.
Well, I must have been so
Oh,
upset.
here we go.
that day.
You got it? Got it? Great.
Fine, great.
Oh, yeah.
It's the one?
Yeah, but tomorrow is Sunday. How are we gonna get? We're gonna have to wait until Monday now. Oh,
Well, not necessarily, Murray.
what do you mean? The post office is closed on Sunday. We're gonna have to wait till Monday morning at... Wait a minute. You guys are not... You are not seriously suggesting that we break into the United States Post Office. No, I won't do that, because that's a federal offense. That's unethical, and it's un-American.
Murray, it's also the only way we're going to stop more people from being killed.
That's right.
Well, listen, these guys, they trudge through the rain, the snow, the sleet, the
Murray,
dark
will you
of
listen
night.
to me? Now, Cody and I heard Osborne on the phone, right? He wants whatever's in that package, and he knows it was mailed to you. Now, this guy wasn't shooting a cap gun at us back there, man. This stuff is serious. you
Murray, if we
understand?
get that package, maybe we can get some idea what we're dealing with, you know? Maybe we can get some leverage on this.
but
Murray, it's not like we're stealing somebody else's mail. It's your package.
Well, all right, all right. But I cannot believe I'm going to break into the United States Post Office. It's such a happy place.
This is where my tapes are? In the hands of a world-class scientist?
Correction, Mr. Osborne. Those are my tapes, not yours. Now tell me, where does this Murray Bozinski reside? And please put that foul-smelling thing out. Are you trying to choke us all?
Bozinski. He lives on a boat in King Harbor with 2 private detectives.
Let me chance a guess. The 2 cheating poker players, Nick Ryder and Cody Allen.
That's right. We've been doing some checking, and it looks like they work for Hafner's daughter.
You have lied to me, telling me that you had my tapes in your possession, and now I find my entire operation is in peril.
Mr. Segura, let me remind you, I owe you nothing. No money has yet changed hands between us.
And none will until I hold those tapes. You will send your men over to this Bozinski's residence and have them recover my tapes immediately. In the meantime, I will take care of the daughter.
System bypassed.
Oh, that's terrific.
Oh, listen, Nick, would you hand me that over there, please? Right there. Great, thanks.
What is that, Murray? What's in the syringe?
Oh, it's a liquefied metallic compound that I invented. Yeah, well, actually, it's kind of neat if I do say so myself. I don't mean to toot my own horn or anything.
Murray, will you just hurry up? Just do it.
Well, the idea is that you squirt in this liquid metal, and it forms a bind around the cylinders, and it hardens on contact.
Yeah, come on.
So you can make a key this way?
That's right.
No wonder everything gets lost.
Find anything? I've been through every inch of this place. No package, no tape, nothing.
That's about right. Who's gonna tell Segura?
I'll flip you for it. You lose. Let's get out of here.
What are you doing?
I'm leaving some money for the lock we just jimmied.
You're kidding.
Murray asked me to do it. Don't ask me.
No, but I'm closing in on it. According to the claim check numbers here,
Yeah?
our package should be on any one of these shelves here.
Okay. Hey, Murray. Is that it? What's the matter?
It's JJ's blood.
Bailey, this must have been one of the last things he did before he died.
Whatever's in this thing got him killed.
Who's back there? Who's there?
You guys are doing a great job.
Get me out of here. What's going on here? Get me out of here.
That was close.
What's in the package, Murray?
Computer tapes.
Huh.
Wanderlust survey. Wow.
What the hell is Wanderlust survey?
Well, I'm not sure, Nick. I know that scientists frequently give their research projects names like this.
Yeah.
Looks like that this could be special computer software that JJ would have used for a geological survey.
Well, great, Murray. When we get back to Riptide, you can analyze it.
Well, I'm afraid it's not that easy. You see, my equipment isn't this sophisticated. To analyze this, I need a topographic subterranean synthesizer.
Great. Where do we get the subterranean doohickey thing you need, Murray? Where do we get that?
Well, I know that Caltech has one,
Yeah?
and I know that a computer like this is online 24 hours a day. I also know that the guard will let us in because he's a friend of mine.
Hey, wait a minute. There's somebody who's willing to kill for this Wanderlust tape. Then Juliet could be in danger. You know, they might go for her.
You're absolutely right, Cody. We got to get over there.
All right, look, wait a minute. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to split up. Yeah? We're going to drop you off at Juliet's. Murray and I are going to go find out what Wanderlust is all about, okay?
Great. Juliet, it's Cody. Would you open up?
Cody, what's wrong?
Nothing. We were just... never mind. I'll explain to you later. Right now, I want us to go back to the Riptide.
Well, okay. Can I have a minute to change?
Yeah, make it fast, though. And put some extra clothes in a bag or something.
Okay, all right.
Murray, this looks like a sonar chart.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is, Nick.
What's all this other stuff?
You see that black patch in the center of the screen?
Yeah?
Well, by the looks of it, Nick, JJ has discovered a huge oil reserve.
That's the Wanderlust thing?
Yep. The crowning achievement of JJ's career. Now, he knew his life was in danger, so he sent me the data. Boy, Wanderlust would be worth a fortune to whoever knew about it.
And a fortune would be just the answer to Michael Harris's gambling debts. You know something? All he had to do was sell one of these tapes to Osborne and he was off the hook.
Yeah, but what he didn't know was that JJ had already sent me the tapes. What are you doing?
Calling Cody. He's got to hear about this.
What?
It's a recording.
What?
Say the line's out of order. Let's get out of here.
You about ready?
Yeah, I'll be there in a second.
Great. I'll call a cab.
Okay.
Your phone's dead.
There's something wrong with my phone?
Listen to me. I'm gonna lock your doors and windows. I want you to stay right here.
Looks like they used a basement window. It's the only entrance that wasn't locked from the inside.
Lieutenant, I know this guy Osborne's got, and I say we just go nail him right now.
Look, guys, I just spoke to the harbor master, and the Royal Flush is out at sea.
Oh, terrific.
I'll call the Coast Guard and see if they can find him. Nothing we can do here.
All right, thanks, Lieutenant.
See you.
Look, Murray, there can't be too many ships the size of the Royal Flush out at this hour, can there?
That's right, and Cody still has his transmitter.
That's right.
If we could get close enough to the signal.
You're reading my mind. Let's get out of here.
How do you know Nick and Murray are even listening for that thing?
Well, I don't, but right now it's all we got.
Well, if they were listening, don't you think they would have found us by now?
Well, the range on the transmitter probably isn't very strong, you know, so they'd have to fly pretty close to get our signal. Don't worry. They'll find us.
Hey, Nick. We got a large ocean to cover. How are we gonna find them out there?
Well, we're gonna head out to the 3-mile limit where Osborne usually takes the ship. We're gonna crisscross the area, Murray.
I'll need your phone number, Mr. Allen.
Yeah? And who the hell are you?
Sit down and shut up.
Your only chance at life, Mr. Allen, is for me to gain possession of those tapes which your friend now holds. Now, I plan to arrange a trade, and for that, I would need your phone number.
Listen, are you sure you got the robots juiced up?
Yeah, I just recharged his batteries, Nick. We just may not be close enough, that's all.
They should have been there by now.
They've been detained. Perhaps the police have questions for them.
What kind of fool do you take me for, Mr. Osborne? They have not been detained. They're making another deal for my tapes. You have bungled everything.
Segura, let me remind you of something. Our deal may not have been a success, but you stand to lose only something you never had. I have already lost a $50,000 marker from Michael Harris that I will never recover.
I shed no tears for you, Mr. Osborne. Bring me Cody Allen and the girl.
Yes, sir.
It's time to cut my losses.
I'm starting to get a bad feeling about this, Murray.
Nick, the robots has come up with something.
Well, where's it coming from? Come on, man.
If you bank about 10 degrees to the left and continue flying about 1.5 miles, you should see something.
All right.
Oh, lame.
What was that? What happened?
I don't know, we lost the signal.
That's swell. No signal, we're out of the game, Murray.
Well, not necessarily, Nick. If we continue to follow the established pattern of Cody's transmission, we should be able to get close enough so that we can see them.
Just take it easy. Follow my lead. I'll think of something.
Well, Mr. Allen, it appears your friends have decided to sacrifice your lives in favor of making their own deal for my tapes. Come on, let's go.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. You want to tell us what's so important about these tapes?
One of the largest discoveries of offshore crude oil in geological history, my friend. Untold trillions of dollars worth. Let's get it over.
So this all has to do with a greedy oil
Oil company. My friend, I represent the Caribbean oil cartel. We have no intention of using those tapes. We mean to destroy them.
Why would you want to do that?
Because your father's discovery would ruin the cartel. If we didn't need their oil, they'd go bankrupt.
Murray, there they are. Now listen, on my signal, I want you to open fire. You got it?
Okay, Nick.
What's that?
pie. I can't remember when I last had homemade apple pie. That's great.
This was Dad's favorite dessert.
Oh, yeah.
Well, JJ had good taste in apple pie, but I wish she hadn't gone through all this trouble.
I'm kind of glad she did.
After everything you've done for me, I mean, I should make you dinner like this every night of the week.
Now, careful, because we might take you up on it.
I really wish you guys would let me pay you something.
No.
Oh, no, it's okay. Believe me, we more than recovered our expenses off the money we won on Osborne's show.
Yeah, we had a good time, too. Cody won a bundle, and I did all right at the slot machines, but I really left a lot of money at that poker table.
Nick, how did you do?
Yeah, Nick, how did you do?
Why don't you eat your pie? You know, the most important thing is that we've solved your father's case, you know?
Thank you.
You're welcome.
You really are welcome.
You want some coffee?
Of course.
Yes. Gotta have coffee with apple
Yes.
pie, right?
Ouch. This is delicious.
That's great. Did you make this yourself? Did you make it yourself?
Sure.
That's good. God, it's great.
Hey, Nick, who's Florence McDonald?
She's a friend of mine. Yeah, let me have
Whoa, wait a minute. Harold Tenenbaum, Peter Horn, Karen Plants.
Look, I just got behind in my letter writing, okay? Is that such a crime, smart guy?
You caved in, didn't you?
What do you mean
You're
I
sending out chain letters. I don't believe it.
Look, maybe I just don't want to be responsible for somebody possibly losing thousands of dollars of tax-free money, all right?
Oh, you're all heart, Nick. You are all heart. Come on, Nick, admit it. You've had a run of bad luck and you're trying to buy your way out of it with that chain letter.
Look, will you knock it off with that? I don't buy that baloney, you know it.
No, I don't know about that, Nick. I think Cody's got you on this.
All right, look, I'm gonna prove it to both of you, all right? Here, how's that, all right? You happy now? Both of you happy now? Okay, you satisfied?
Okay, Nick, you win.
All right, now I don't want to hear any more of this break the chain, feel the pain stuff, okay? Because I don't buy it. You drive me nuts with it.